What's up, guys? We're here at Lucky Vans and Flash, getting some new artwork done. We've always had a fascination with the Predator. We'll get into that in a minute, but I guess this is the next podcast here.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully, if you're watching this thing's already 2 days old, so yeah. What you got to say?
We're going to get into Steelo's life and figure out why he wants his Predator. So, we're going to get you real up and personal. Right?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
It's just going to look like the Predator's attacking this Kraken over here. Kind of like an Alien versus Predator thing, yeah?
Yeah. Its own way. Your version.
Alien's like a octopus thing, creature. What was the name we discovered last time? Cephalopod.
Right. He couldn't wait to say it was that. That was hilarious.
Like I do it. If you guys haven't already followed this guy, you need to follow him. He's the one that does all my artwork here, my skin therapy, and yeah. I'm starting to run out of room up here, so what's next? My legs, the back.
His mom hates me.
That's not true. She likes it. You can pick up the rest of the hair that I can't process.
Oh yeah, easy. It's my rope.
I did it myself.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah. So it's been what? How long have this idea's been going around for this Predator tattoo?
Honestly, I think it's like 52 months. Honestly, we speak in months.
Yeah. It's been years in the making.
Quite a while, man. He had this suggestion almost when I first met him, so he
Yeah, I think so.
had it.
I think it started with the one with so he was holding the skull in his hand, and in tree, but that's just like way too much going on. Anyhow, if you guys been following, see, I've been doing okay with the halibut lately. This guy got his limit on the boat. He got his limit.
You definitely got to go out there.
Before I did this year, but I got a few right after. And I stuck a few the other day. So, I don't know how many halibut we've had so far. I don't know, a lot. But, like I said, I'm just getting back to it. So, slowly but surely, we're getting dialed in again. You guys book your trips. It's going to get really busy really quick for us here. We're doing salmon soon. Salmon opens up April 2nd.
That's right around the corner.
So I haven't got one in 5 years. So when I get one, you better believe I'm going to get that tattooed.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think Bloody Dex has one, like a sticker with a king salmon. I'll get that one. Gotta find somewhere to put it though.
Right in your neck.
Nah, I'm not
want
doing
him to get a neck tattoo.
I'm not doing it from Just Till Dawn stuff, like George Clooney.
Yeah.
So,
Anything spicy, just think of like when you put alcohol in it.
you guys wonder if this hurts? It can, but it's kind of therapeutic in a way.
Yeah, so like
Sounds weird. It's like pain. Right? But I think one of these next ones we gotta do like a graffiti piece. You guys don't know that's where my name came from. The old Stilo thing in Spanish, Stilo style, and I had my own style of doing graffiti when I was younger. And where's that sign at? It's behind you, just get vandalized. But we used to do all the vandalizing back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that's where that name came from. And I started my YouTube channel. It wasn't even for fishing. It was just to be able to comment on stuff, And then I started doing fishing and uploading that.
There's the truth.
Uploading that, and then it just kind of blew up, It turned into people not believing that I was actually catching these fish. So they wanted to see a video, and that's where it went. Took off from there. So we got to get Flash to do his own channel too now.
Yeah.
His own fishing channel.
Got to definitely develop it. Being
Yeah.
hooking a lot of things I've never hooked in my life before, so it's great.
This guy's a perch killer too.
Love the surf perch, man.
I gotta go do that.
Yeah.
It's like saltwater crappie,
That's it.
right?
I mean, that's how I describe it to people that are new to it.
Yeah. Hear a funny story? The first time I ever caught a crappie, I was at San Luis Reservoir, right?
Right.
And I thought it was like a retarded bass. And something's wrong with this thing.
A flat bass.
It looks like a bass, but it's just like deformed.
Right.
So I threw it back. It was big, dude. It was
They're
big
great.
old 14, 15 inches.
Wow,
Or whatever.
that's huge, actually.
And then when I got back to the fillet station, they had a sign there with all the fish.
All right.
I said, "What the hell is that?" I was like, "Oh shit, a crappie!" I threw it
I
back.
had one of those.
So we got to live with the striper though. But,
Oh, nice.
but yeah, I heard they taste good, but I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah, man. I get it. I've actually caught them the other day.
Nice,
Caught two of them, fried them up.
nice.
You know what it is, man. It's just a sustainable part of the ocean.
Yeah,
They'll always be there because there's none in the market. So
nice. Let's talk halibut.
let's talk it.
What's your biggest halibut?
I think this year was.
Or in general, what's the biggest one you've ever got?
I mean, shoot, man. I never 30. Definitely underneath.
Okay.
27, maybe the biggest PB I've ever had as a halibut. I mean, my days I wasn't really fishing for it, right? I caught it by accident, you know, a high-low rig or something like that, and wow.
Yeah.
But now that I'm targeting, especially with these trolling leaders, what have you, it's just so efficient. It's just the way to go, man.
Yeah, those leaders are pretty deadly. I was out there with Edsay. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, he's my new deckhand.
Nice.
He's a badass fisherman. And he brought some of his leaders that he was using last season on some other boats, and he said that's all they used, and they caught a lot of fish. And yeah,
Killing it.
I know they caught fish on them, but that particular day, we had those 2 rods out with his leaders, and the customer I was out with this had one of my leaders. No, the customer with my leaders, he limited it out in less than an hour. The other 2 rods, I think they had like 2 small shakers, that's it.
Wow.
And then slowly but surely, I swapped mine out and put one of my leaders on, and I started hooking up again.
Nice.
And then he swapped his out, and he got the bigger fish of the day. But we've been using ever since. But it's been good. We got limits our last trip for the 3 guys we had. Limits, the previous trip was just me, him, and one customer I chartered the boat.
Very cool.
Me and this guy almost got limits. We were 1 shy of limits for me and him.
Yeah.
And we were only supposed to go get fuel. That fuel trip, you know, we just trolled the way back home, and we stuck 5. And we were 1 shy. I think we had that one and it popped off at the boat, remember?
Yeah, we would have definitely had it. I mean,
Yeah.
it was questionable, but I think it was definitely a keeper.
Yeah, but overall, it was a good day.
Great trip.
It's just gonna get better and better, but yeah. But yeah, so your biggest one's under 30?
Under 30.
Okay.
I think to get over 30 would definitely be one of my PBs now.
Yeah, what do you guys think? You think I can get him a bigger one? I think I can.
I think you have new technology.
We do. My biggest, you call it go, is 35 pounds.
35 pounds.
Believe it or not, that was caught in like 9.5 feet of water.
Wow. Wow.
Pretty crazy, huh?
That's pretty cool, man.
I caught another one last year. It was 30 pounds in 9 feet of water.
Do you catch your biggest fish in the shallows?
The biggest ones I've caught so far have been in the shallows, yeah. The 3rd biggest is 28 pounds, and now it's up in San Paulo Bay. That was also 9 feet of water.
Right.
So, I don't know. What do you say about 9 feet? Yeah.
Right.
But they're definitely out there. Yeah. I think a lot of people are just afraid to fish shallow. I don't know why. That's where they're all at.
I mean, shallow being under 10 feet.
Yeah, under 15. You know, a lot of the boats want to stick out in the deep water, but that's fine. I get why it could be hard.
Well, I've heard there's a lot of drops that people use too. Do you go by any of the edges or drops?
Some places I do. You know, I'll cruise right on the contour line, and you figure these fish are cruising right on the edge of that. either coming up it or going down it, you know,
Okay.
depending on the tide. So incoming tide, like to run right along that contour line as they come up to it,
Okay.
hoping that my baits and my trolling rig are the first that they see. But you know, there's a time and a place for all that. Can't tell you where, but you know.
Now, do you put speed as a factor?
Speed, yeah. Well, yeah. I try to keep it at 2.5. You know, 1.5 to 2.5 seems to work. Now, if we're doing stripers, though, you know, when I trail those deep divers, the P-line predators,
Yeah.
I do 4.5 to 5 knots, 1 miles an hour.
Actually, those are the broken backs.
Yeah, those are the ones. They're called predators too.
Right. Very cool.
And yeah, we do that. The reason we go that fast is they're predators, you know.
Sure.
When they want to kill something, they're hunting. A bait fish is going to just not run away.
Well, they slam them, or they stun them.
They hit them hard, and
Right.
when they hit that thing, they're hooked pretty good.
That's right.
So there's no coming off at that point. But actually, one of the videos I ever posted was a striper that I caught like that. It was my biggest one ever. It was 34 pounds.
Wow.
49.5 inches long.
Wow.
I didn't post it because, you know, people like to complain about killing the big ones.
Oh, I see.
This one kind of choked it down. It was bleeding everywhere, blood everywhere.
I mean, at that point, you're doing something responsible.
There was no saving it. So
Sure.
I filleted it out. I gave it to a homeless shelter pretty close to the house. I think it's a homeless shelter, halfway house or something like that. It was cool. I gave them some of that, you know. I don't really care for eating stripers that much. I'd rather eat a halibut.
Sure. One of my favorites.
White sea bass, tuna, yellowtail.
Right.
So, but,
They make better sashimi.
oh yeah. You know.
You do a recent catch and cook?
No, it's been a minute, you know. I'll do one soon. I'll do one on the boat.
Very cool.
I should do a halibut ceviche on the boat one day.
Oh, man, dude.
You know, that'll be a good one.
Man.
Or like a fish and chips, like that.
Right. Good with that.
Yeah.
You never go wrong with some good fish and chips, man, especially when it's halibut.
I was thinking about doing like a stuffed halibut.
Wow.
You know, like, kind of butterfly it.
Wow.
And,
That sounds awesome.
like those pinwheels they use for salmon, you know?
Right.
But you put some crab in there, some bacon, some green onions, some garlic, some cheese, and some shrimp. You roll it up and tie it up with those, I don't know, what are they called? These little, you know, what these, you know, try to roast up with?
Oh, the twine?
Yeah, that stuff. And they just,
Or baker, or butcher's wrap?
yeah, that stuff.
Right.
And they just put it on the grill. You know, that'd be bomb, you know?
That's right.
Maybe that's not true. Do that?
That's
Check that out. Oh shit.
2020, I went back for like 3 months.
Yeah, we're getting back to the predator thing. I didn't realize that the lures I use are called predators. And then my favorite set from Procure is the Predator. What else? I don't know what else we use. What else is related to that? But
the set, the lure.
the set, the lure. It's one of my favorite movies.
And why is it one of your favorite movies?
That's a good one. When I was a kid, my dad took me to watch that. I don't know, that was what, 84, 85 when that came out?
Right.
Anyhow, I was a young kid. And
It's probably one of our local theaters here in Colma or Daly City.
it was the United Artists Lot, the UA in Colma,
Who can remember that?
where the Best Buy's at now.
The real San Franciscan native.
Yeah, I was a
Remember
kid.
that?
It was like $2 or $3 to get in there back then.
That's real cool.
I remember clearly, you walk in and it's like the red floor and concessions on the left, and you walk to the right and the movie theater's in there.
It is currently where the Best Buy is.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same building.
Right.
I don't know if they tore it down or rebuilt it, but
Re-renovated it or something.
yeah. Anyhow, we watched that movie as a kid. And as a young kid, that's kind of a freaky movie to watch, man. It's got this invisible monster killing people, killing special forces guys. And kind of freaked me out. I was like, what the hell is going on here, man? I told my dad, I was like, I don't want to watch this, I want to go. He goes, no, you know, man up and watch this. You know, toughen up. So I got forced to watch it, and I ended up liking it. You know, it was no longer like freaking me out. I was like, this is pretty cool.
I mean, you like it, you love it because you're getting tattooed on it now, right?
And little by little over the years, that just stuck with me. The whole franchise and everything, you know?
It's gonna be fast.
So, it's yeah. I even went to Mexico to, over to Puerto Vallarta where they filmed that movie. Just to go take a tour of the jungle.
They filmed it down there?
Yeah, they got the helicopter hanging in the tree.
I thought it was in Hawaii or something.
No, it was in PV.
That's crazy.
The same jungle that they filmed where the Rambo First Blood.
Wow.
And he's supposedly in you know, Vietnam or something like that. It was in Mexico.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Same waterfall, the background, all that stuff. It's all there.
Pretty cool.
But when you take the tour of this place, there's actually a helicopter in a tree like the one that crashed in the movie.
Right.
And they have a statue of the Predator up in the tree. And you walk by and have a little speaker box next to it. And it plays the sounds.
That's it.
Kind of freaks you out, you know?
That's it.
And then it has a laser beam on his head with his helmet. And it hits you right in the chest. I was like, oh shit, is this real? I'm getting paid again. I'm about to get blasted by him, you know?
It's mainly.
But it's actually a restaurant. So the place where they, the movie where they executed the soldiers, is now a restaurant. At least it was when I went. I don't know, this was back in 2009.
I mean, I'm sure they utilize
I'm
it
sure
wherever
they
they can, yeah.
It's like the restaurant El Eden or something like that. It's a big ass jumbo shrimp, dude. Big old like tiger prawns wrapped in bacon and stuff, and scallops. Shit, I'm making fun of it.
And when you're done, I'm gonna make sure one more time. It's like,
So anyway, so yeah, that's where it was filmed at, and now it's a restaurant, and you can swim there in that lagoon, a little where the waterfalls are at and all that. You know, but what a trip! You know, use a predator gel for lures, predator lure. You know, I don't know, there's something else I'm listening to with predator, but besides the movie.
And my name is Sun Predator.
Damon,
Yeah, just kidding.
AVP. Anyhow, but yeah, I guess in a way, I'm a predator out there on the water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would see that. Definitely say that.
Yeah.
so anything cold, okay?
Check that out.
Your mom let you eat out. Did I tell I'll see you in a little bit. You say, Bob. Just getting everybody on with this. My knee? Yeah. Still feeling. Thank you. I'll get to see.
We gotta get you on the Halibut for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's fun. I want to get one off the beach too.
I actually have gotten up the beach.
Yeah?
Yeah, Cast Master.
We gotta go down south more. I know there's more of them on the beach
Yeah,
there. Oh, Santa Cruz, stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Yes.
there's somewhere in that area.
I follow those creatures anywhere. Those things are good.
Yeah. I want to get into the 40-pound range. That'd be nice.
That's sweet, man.
40 and 50s.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one I've heard of is like 53 pounds so far.
I mean, once you land at like a certain, you need to get something within that range.
Yeah.
It just kind of just need that pull.
Yeah. Should probably get another halibut tattoo, huh?
Yeah. I need one too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the game shrimp coming.
The gim shrimp. You guys don't know what the gim shrimp is.
Down,
That's our favorite bait for sturgeon. It's a ghost shrimp. But he calls it ghost shrimp because they have one big ass arm.
You explain that. Anybody can tell me why they got one big arm, one little arm? What's the purpose?
No idea.
Me neither. We're gonna ask that guy that knew about that subplot. Where are you?
Yeah, you guys know the name, the scientific name for ghost shrimp? They let us know. You know. But we should probably do one of these on the boat one day. Do a tattoo on the boat.
I mean, it definitely has to be steady. I mean, all that rock
In the harbor.
See you next time.
Kupati.
Yeah, this coming Sunday we got that in Santa Cruz at the West Lane. It's like a outside kind of sidewalk kind of sale deal. I'll be there. Tackle swap. Pitbull tackle will be there.
Joe's coming out, huh?
Joe will be out there.
Very cool.
The guys from Pitbull will be there. Also the leaders for sale. I've been making them all week. My hands are shot. I don't know how many more of these things that I make, but you guys grab them while you can. It's really time consuming.
They're all handmade. I mean, that's a lot to say. Anything handmade is, quality, majority.
So what are some of the things that you've seen over the years since you met me, like that kind of trip you out? I know we've had some good trips and stuff, like epic stuff happen, What are some of the main ones that stand out?
There was a time where the fog come in and we had to do a reverse thing. If it wasn't for a cool dude named Taku, he had eyes on it. Shout out to you.
Yeah, we're in some heavy fog. Just couldn't see where we're at. We almost got into the mud, in the south. But
his reflexes are fucking impeccable. Saw that martial arts training.
Luckily, he caught it. And, we had full throttle, full reverse, and we got out of there really quick. We were inches from getting that. But I wasn't a qualified captain yet. I probably won't be. None of that stuff. Yeah.
I watched that because of you.
What was the other one? The local helmet?
Who knows about that, dude?
Oh, you gotta watch that one. That was funny too. They have guys like using 50 wide tuna reels on rockfish and stuff.
That was me.
No, 50 wide, like the big wicked tuna ones, And they have the reel upside down because they're left-handed. They probably buy it at a garage sale or something like that, What else stands out?
I would say the sturgeon, man. As frustrating it is to sometimes go out there and try to get them. When you do get them, it's a fucking. You can be a fisherman all your life, man. Have everything in your resume and not have that sturgeon. So that's just me pointing it out because I'm 51 years old, bro, and I've been fishing that all my life, and I probably only got 4 of them. So think about that. You got to put your time in.
Yeah.
Gotta be dedicated to it. When I fall off, this guy reels me back in. He does.
There's one trip where we got limits, and really quick, was it like 5-10 minutes? We
made it probably all too easy. That never happened probably in the real world.
And then we couldn't find anything to bump the fish with. So, what did we use?
We used my hydro flask. The hydro flask took care of the job.
We'll put a picture of that in here in the video.
Yeah, we definitely have to.
I looked around for something to hit it with, and I had pliers. My pliers, damage that thing. Yeah. So I looked at his hydro flask. He said, "Go ahead." And I gave a few swings at it and bent in half.
Still got it, man. Every time I look at it, I think of a sturgeon.
Yeah, but right after that, he hooked up as I was filling my tags out. And then, by the time I finished filling my tags out, I was getting ready to net his. And we filled his tags out, the same thing. He got to beat it with his own hydro flask, and it looks like a damn 18-wheeler ran it over.
That was a beautiful day, man. I mean, really, within 10 minutes or so.
You should put that up on the wall here.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. If you guys are listening, Hydro Flask, I think we deserve a sponsorship for that one.
Yeah, you came in the clutch.
It still works.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What's another good one? How about the striper boys?
God, man, I love that, dude. I mean, honestly, that's just so fun. You just feel like a kid because they're just nonstop action, and the way they pull down on it is just so. It's just fun, man. I mean, you know, so a lot of them being shakers to come to school of them is just. I think the fishing guys just open up and you just laugh like a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I clearly I told him we're looking for stripers, and I found the school of them, which I'll put the picture here. You guys can see the screen on the fish finder. I said, we're about to get bit. And he looks at me like, what are you talking about?
Exactly
what
he
all
said.
3, 4 rods went off
Hit.
at the same time. That was epic, you know?
Straight went down.
Yeah. A lot of fun. Can't wait to do that again.
Called it. Right on the money, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely got to get into that. I mean, those if you want to search the stripers hit, it's fun.
Those are the fun trips, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go, 98%. 3 hours left. Here we are. Then what? Half hour, 45 minutes?
Just about. A little longer. How do you feel?
Feel good. I'm like a predator. Yeah. This guy at work, I work with, John, he said it really funny one day. He goes, "You're watching the 3-day tour with Chris Hansen?"
That's the one.
That's it.
To catch a predator?
Yeah. Check that out.
No.
How about you? But the worms that get closer to the neck, yeah, you feel those way more.
You want one?
So what's next on the agenda? And where are you coming to Mexico? To Baja. Get some yellowtail.
Definitely like eating it.
Some tuna.
Definitely want to catch it.
I'd love to see you on the bluefin like that or yellowfin. That'd be epic. You guys I haven't figured it out yet, but Flash's younger son is also doing tattoos now too. And I think he's gonna get Pops a run for his money.
Well, yeah.
He's getting good really quick.
Stunner.
Yeah.
Good.
He's a savage.
One of the homies got hit up and he was really impressed by his youthfulness and his talent.
Yeah. It's in the blood already, huh? Kind of like how, like me with fishing, man. You know? I used to watch my pops do it all the time when I was little, and he'd always take me with him. And I got hooked at it early, like 2, 3 years old.
I think we just learned how to master things really early. It's something that we love to do.
Yeah, I got to the point where I wanted to catch more fish than him.
Bigger, better.
He's always competitive, and I just wanted to just clown him.
Sure.
And I don't know, 12, 13 years old, I started getting to that point. I was doing crazy stuff, you know?
Right.
I didn't want to sit there and just throw out bait all day. I had to get the hoochies off his salmon leaders and just rig them up like at a high-low,
Right.
and drop them next to the pier, the pilings with no bait. Get this big old rock hod off of a Fort Baker, Fort Mason.
Or Mason.
Huge browns, dude.
Nice.
You know, and he looked at me like I was crazy, like it's never gonna work. And I started pulling fish up, and he's like, "What the hell?" And I wouldn't do nothing. I just leave it there all day.
Right.
I put a bungee cord on the rod into the railing and walk away. Come back, it's like doubled over.
That'd be your rod holder?
Yeah,
That's cool.
I clip it onto the reel.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then wrap it on the rail there.
Those are definitely humble beginnings, man.
And you just tighten the drag out a little bit.
Right. I started with the drop line, man. I learned from
Yeah, we had those too.
this little red thing with a green line, and it was
yeah.
I learned how to
It's like in the shape of an H, huh?
right,
Like the handles.
Exactly.
They used to sell those at Modern Bait and Tackle on 26th and Mission. Remember that?
That's funny.
That's where Hippo used to work at. That's when I first met Hippo when I was a
That's
kid.
a trip. I used to get my reels spooled up there.
Yeah, he used to work there. Remember, you walk in on the right hand side, they had all the reels and stuff in the glass case.
That's right.
Bait was in the back in the fridge. And
Right.
they had another section on the left side of
It was the only one on Mission.
On the left side, they had all the crab nets and stuff. And remember that? I remember that clearly. You were listening to Hippo. I remember you.
Yep.
It's been a long time.
Yep. They were the last of one of the giant breeds, man.
Yeah. And they had Gus's, of course. And
Gus's are still there.
they're still there, you know.
I think the lady, the daughter, she's still running it.
Yeah, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
She's got a picture of me somewhere on the wall when I was a
That's
kid.
really cool. Great lady.
Somewhere.
Very cool.
Yeah, old school.
Beautiful person.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, that kind of just took over my life a little bit. And here we are. So, the pre-day tour. Man, I'm not sure how much of all this is making in there, but look at the key points in there. You know, what's your favorite way to cook halibut? Huh?
The way I cook it?
What's your favorite?
My favorite is just salt and pepper and on a hot black iron skillet. And yeah, man, you don't want to cook it too long. But, you know, maybe 2 minutes on each side of that. I don't know, maybe like. I just love it, man. It's just probably easy, cheesy, but you know, I see the way you're making your ceviche too, man. That's just mouth watering.
That's good, man. One thing I haven't tried is making some like sushi with it, you know?
Oh yeah, I've eaten the cheeks raw. Man.
Oh yeah, I see them.
I cut them open with the heart still beating, you know, snack. And I know you're taking chances because of the parasites, but I think the cheek is.
Oh well, when you cut it open, you can see the parasites if they're in there.
Right.
Pulled out.
Yeah, and you know, they're pretty translucent, so I munch away.
Yeah,
I don't know. I love that.
actually, the last time I smoked some, that was really good. How do you try it? Can I give you some of that?
No, man, I was craving for that, dude.
I'll bring some more. But that was probably what
I missed that fresh.
I'm just learning how to use those smokers too, and that was really good.
Yeah, the trigger looks dope.
Yeah, the trigger looks dope, but the Z-Gross looks better.
Oh, okay, cool. That's the one, huh?
Yeah, I try to reach out to them, but they're just
they're not cooperating.
no, they have other people on their team, so
I see.
it's all good. I don't care. They'll come and knocking.
Right.
Hey, the sun burned it through.
Still hopeful, huh?
No, look at it. There's no fog right now. I'm like, damn, thank God.
Weather's all ass backwards.
It is Davie City.
Yeah. You ever caught one on the jerk bait?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Stripers. I've caught some halibut.
Swim baits
Swim baits, yeah.
on halibut.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Do you have any questions?
I just want to get a piercing.
Yeah. Nose.
My Monroe.
Monroe?
It's a re-piercing.
Hey, Rock. When you get a minute. Can you? Thank you, sir.
Anyhow, so what are some fish on your list that you want to get?
That's on my list, man. I think
What's left?
what you just mentioned earlier with the tuna. I mean, that's something that you know, boy Adam, he's recommended. He said if you really want to fight these fish, the tuna is where it's at, and that's what I've been hearing, man. Pretty violent fish.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I think the yellowtail fight a little harder.
Wow.
But they don't get as big as like the big bluefin, you know.
I see.
But you know, in the same range, like if you're a 30-pound yellowfin, a 30-pound yellowtail, or or bluefin.
Pound for
And
pound,
the
that's
yellowtails.
Wow.
Got some muscle, you know. It's a different fight.
No, I hear you.
It's more power, brute force. The tuna are just pure speed.
Sure.
And they got power too, but not like the yellows. The yellows are just a bulldog you around, you know.
That I like to see.
Especially if you get on a good iron bite. No bait, just straight iron.
What grams do you use on that?
None of these are that heavy. They're all hollow. They're like the Tatty 45s. They're all hollow. You know, they have weird like patterns, like the fried egg pattern. Mm-hmm. They got one called bird shit. This one's like a bunch of like seagull shit.
I know how they make up the name, so who knows?
Neapolitan ice cream one. All kinds of colors, mackerels.
Did they change the name? The one that you just made up, the Apollo Creed one. Did they rename that?
No, actually, I named that. That was by.
No, I know you named it, but I was wondering if they renamed it because I know they call it.
No, I don't think.
Probably go by a part number.
No, it's actually called the hot chili.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they can really use that name because obviously the movie, but I can say it.
That's funny.
I don't know. I just we're fishing on lingcod one day, and they sent me a whole box of stuff to try out. And I just lost the one swim bait I was catching fish on. So I opened the box in the video on the boat and pulled that one out. I didn't know what the name of it was, so I could give them the proper shout out.
Oh, so you called it the way you called it.
So I said, oh no, this thing reminds me of the Captain America or something, or I said maybe Apollo Creed, you know. Right. See if it gets bit. I dropped it down and instantly got hooked up.
That's tight.
And that one went on to catch 24 keeper lingcod. 24 now, undefeated. I never snagged it. We got 24 keeper lingcod in like
24.
A few trips, yeah. It's a lot for one swim bait, you know.
That's delicious fish right there too.
Yeah.
Very aggressive. I love catching them.
Yo, Ryder was in there. I know. It was like, it's been a while.
I try to get more of those things.
It was actually like 4 years. I was like 2. So it's been a while. For sure, I know it's been a while.
Yeah. Let's go on to Instagram for a bit. Turn this off for a second. Alright, so it's been, how many hours?
Probably about
2.5, 3?
Yeah, close to 3.
2.5, 3 hours, and we're almost wrapping it up. We had some interesting characters come by here at the shop, but
it's definitely the Mission District where we have a lot of original characters.
yeah.
You just got to learn how to deal with it because mental illness is a real issue out there. I mean, I see people on the beach that's kind of crazy too, but I don't bother them. It really don't bother me.
Yeah.
You see a lot of that in the Bay Area. A lot of the guys that'll follow you fishing and just kind of be real anal about where you go and how they follow you.
Yeah. If you
That bother you?
don't tell them, they get all mad.
Yeah, that's kind of terrible, though. I mean, you know, you did your homework to find the spots. I think you should just kind of, you know, reap the rewards of your catch if you do get it. You know, it's not always that we do get them.
Yeah.
People assume that. You know,
There's a lot of work put into that.
Absolutely, the preparation is everything.
A lot of prospecting, looking around, trying to find spots, and
That's right.
it doesn't always work, but when it does, it's usually good.
Yeah.
You know, but take a look. How many needles are we using now?
This one on the liner was at 5, but the other one was a 9.
9 and 5. What's the biggest one you have?
45. Let's put that on right now. Should we put that on right now?
What the hell do you use 45 for?
There's larger people than yourself, Mr. Stilo.
45. That's crazy.
Back
Wow.
pieces, legs.
That's insane. But it looks pretty good.
How's it feel?
It feels good, you know?
If you had to describe to your fan base what the feeling was like.
Oh, man. What the feeling's like.
Yeah.
Well,
how would you describe getting tattooed?
I think the first couple of minutes kind of are a little more sensitive, and I think for me at least, I get kind of used to it after a bit.
Plus, if you're smart, you might go on Amazon and get something like that because that kind of preparation.
Yeah, that helps a bit too. But yeah, just relaxing is the biggest help.
Yes.
You know, try to get your mind off it. That's why I go live on Instagram and talk to people, try to distract myself. I don't know how to describe it. It's just maybe, I don't know. It's a good, you know,
Just clenching your ass up.
maybe getting a hook and just scraping your skin with it a little bit, you know?
That's terrible.
You know? I do it all the time when I tie leaders. I'll just check a hook to see if it's sharp. Or, here's a good example. When you crunch the bar down on a hook like your sturgeon, I'll check out my finger, and if it's not all the way, like, smooth, you know, then it'll leave a little scratch mark. That's when I bring the Dremel out and grind it down. But it's like a scratch, I guess. Yeah. Like a continuous scratch.
It's irritating, but it's not gonna.
Yeah. So you kind of just relax and put yourself in a trance and forget about it.
You ever think about having one of those dudes edit your stuff?
Who?
Like the mother cat do?
It'd be helpful, but
That way all you have to do is just get content.
yeah, I should have had the time to go out there and record the content. I have a land job now, but I'll see how long that lasts before I go back into fishing full time. That's the biggest
Do it.
holdup for me.
Doing his outro.
Yeah.
You still call it that?
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here, and we'll come back with another one of these podcast ideals.
Let us know what you want to see on Stilo. I mean, we'll put it on there for you guys.
Yeah, we'll see.
Permanently.
Yeah. So you guys have to book some trips. Hit me up.
That's right.
You want to get some ink? Hit him up.
I'll be out there. Request me.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about tattooing or
Get
whatever.
your artwork done.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys in a bit. Remember the routine. Subscribe, follow, like, share, hit that bell, all that good stuff. But right here. I'll show you guys some pictures later. See ya. What you gotta say?
Peace, love, and get it.
Later.
I was a lazy bird.
Yeah.
Like big tits, you know what I mean? The weak laying down. When they stand up, boy. Proper. Sit up.
Oh, yeah.
Deal.
Oh, man. Whew. Well, that's that.
Go big.
Started at what time?
Right about 4.
Yeah, about 4 o'clock. 8 o'clock now. I told him, I was like, let's just get it done. Let's just heal once. I'll do it again. But, yeah, that's the man right there, man. I'm the one on the water, he's the one on land.
That's it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. I'll put all his info in there so you guys can check it out. And, yeah, see you in the water. Later.